And today, United Nations Council will vote on a resolution for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza and to have hostages released.
This amid growing friction between the U.S. and the Israeli government. NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington, D.C. And Bree, this resolution is an aggressive move for the Biden administration.
That's right. Good morning. So the U.S. has vetoed 3 previous UN Security Council resolutions on this matter. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says this one submitted by the U.S. sends a strong message calling for an immediate ceasefire in Gaza. As the Israel-Hamas war continues, the UN Security Council voting today on a resolution put forward by the Biden administration.
The need for an immediate, sustained ceasefire with the release of hostages. That would create space to surge more humanitarian assistance to relieve the suffering of many people.
The move comes as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu threatens to launch a large-scale ground offensive on the city of Rafah, despite concerns about civilian deaths.
It would worsen the humanitarian crisis.
Tensions between Israel and the U.S. further escalated last week after Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer called for new elections there, sparking criticism from Netanyahu and Republicans.
What Chuck Schumer did was just almost staggering, just unbelievable, to suggest to our strongest ally in the Middle East, the only stable democracy, that he knows better how to run their democracy is just patently absurd.
House Speaker Mike Johnson says he's inviting the Israeli Prime Minister to address a joint session of Congress. So far, no word on whether that will happen.
I would love to have him come and address a joint session of Congress.
I have not been formally approached with respect to the Prime Minister speaking to the House of Representatives or a joint session of Congress, and until that formal approach takes place, I don't have any comment.
Today, the CIA director takes part in negotiation talks in Qatar. And Secretary of State Antony Blinken is on his 6th tour in the Middle East since October. Back to you.
And Bree, who will the CIA chief Burns meet with today?
So the head of the Israeli spy agency will head there as well, and to join Egyptian and Qatari leaders, along with the CIA Director William Burns. Secretary of State Antony Blinken says the gaps are narrowing on these ceasefire talks, but he also says there's still a ways to go.
All right, we will be following the latest. Bree Jackson, live for us. Thank you.